Okay, for the sake of creating this video, I'm going to light this lamp with a little bit of daylight, just for so that the camera can pick it up a little bit better. But first I want to talk about the Model-B burner. The Model-B was created in 1934. The design was finished in 1934. And the Model-B design was produced by the Plume and Atwood Manufacturing Company, and it ran for 21 years virtually unchanged. It's arguably the best burner ever made. In 1955, there was a Plume and Atwood relocated from Waterbury to Thomaston, Connecticut, and the same year there was a flood. The Naugatuck River flooded, and the manufacturing division of Plume and Atwood was virtually washed away, and all of the Model-B tooling was lost in that flood. So Aladdin scrambled around to come up with a replacement burner to replace the Model-B. They've never been able to come up with a burner nearly as good as the Model-B. They started with the Model-C, which was produced in Brazil. Then they went, that didn't breathe very well, so they sent those to England. The gallery, they took a part of the gallery, they just altered the gallery a little bit, and to help it breathe, it wasn't very effective. So the English started working on the Model 21 and the Model 21C, and eventually they came up with the Model 23 burner, which was a good burner, and it's actually very close to the same design that they manufacture today. All of the Model 23s today are manufactured in Hong Kong, but they're nowhere near as good as the Model-B burner. So I'm going to turn off the light here for the effect here of lighting this lamp, and we're going to light it up and see how it looks. And you can see, I'm going to light this. We have our drapes, our sheared blinds here that are down. I'm not worried about that at all. People, it's a misconception about the smoke. You really don't get that much smoke from these lamps. They don't smell like kerosene like people think they do. I buy my kerosene at Speedway for $4 something a gallon. I buy it 5 gallons at a time. So I'm not out at buying $6 bottles of kerosene to fill one font. $6 gets me a gallon and a half. So. I'm going to put the gallery, chimney, and mantle on now. Because that reduces the amount of smoke that'll go into the air. Now, if you watched my other 2 videos about charring the wick, what I'm trying to do, this is still a fresh wick, and what I'm going to want to do over the next week or 2 is eliminate those yellow risers in there. You want a really nice even blue flame, and I'll be able to achieve that over the next couple weeks through burning this lamp, you know, on a daily basis. I'm still pretty low with this, and the reason that is because as you light these lamps, these burners, that burner is going to heat up and is actually going to get brighter as it warms up. So I like to start them pretty low and just give them 10 or 15 minutes before I really turn them up. Now I like to keep a little bit of red at the top of my mantle. I'm not going to turn that up any more than that right now. I'm going to let it warm up I have a rule in our house that if you can put your hands on the shade and it's too hot to keep your hands on it, then the burners, you've got it turned up too high. If you follow that rule, then you'll rarely lose a mantle. Burning up a mantle is about the worst thing that you can do, because what that does is it puts soot into the air, and you only do it once or twice before you learn that to avoid that. And you can see that I still got a few flames down in there, and I'm still not very high with that flame. But I'm going to leave it burn like that for a while, and because I'm still trying to char this wick. So tonight it's going to burn at a low light.